Three, two, one, let's go. Let's see. Poland says it has shot down drones that entered its airspace during Russian attack on Ukraine. So apparently Russia was trying to use Poland's airspace to try and do like a blitz attack through Poland's airspace. Right, to go through Poland and then to go into Ukraine. Which is kind of fucked up. Shady as fuck. Poland reported that Russian drones crossed into its airspace, prompting NATO fighter jets to be scrambled for a response. Poland's military confirmed it has shot down these drones while ensuring airspace safety, with operations ongoing. U.S. Congressman Joe Wilson classified the drone activity as an act of war by Russia against Poland, and NATO member. Incident has raised tensions in the region, elevating concerns about NATO security. Russia launched Shahad drone strikes over Ukraine, causing air raid sirens to sound in Kiev and elsewhere. Yeah, they don't say that here. Several Russian-made Shahad drones reportedly entered Polish airspace. Oh, they're a little bit more specific on the Democrat side here for some reason. Rep. Joe Wilson confirmed the breach. Yeah, the same thing, basically. Poland scrambling fighter just to intercept the drones. Anyways, yeah, basically the same stuff. Anyways, on to the next. Sister of Minnesota Timberwolves star Naz Reid, gunned down by boyfriend in NJ, New Jersey prosecutors. The sister of Minnesota Timberwolves star forward Naz Reid was shot and killed in New Jersey on Saturday morning, authorities said. Torea Reid, 28, was found dead around 11 a.m. Saturday with multiple gunshot wounds near an exit of an apartment building in Jackson Township, according to the Ocean County Prosecutor's Office. I'm guessing Tonya Reid, 28, allegedly shot and killed by her boyfriend. Was he drunk or something? Authorities quickly apprehended Shaquille Green, 29-year-old man Torea was apparently dating. They were both living in Jackson Township, according to the prosecutor's office, but it's unclear if they shared an apartment. Green was taken into custody and charged with Torea's murder and unlawful possession of a firearm. Naz, a 26-year-old rising star with the Timberwolves, who nabbed a staggering $125 million extension in June and has amassed a dedication following on and off the court, previously praised his older sister for inspiring and protecting him while they were growing up in nearby Asbury Park. She treats us like she's our parent, he told Minneapolis St. Paul magazine in 2023. Their youngest sister, Jakaya, asked for privacy and respect on behalf of the Reid family, while she struggled to fathom how the entire ordeal wasn't just some kind of sick joke. We always send our condolences and say we could never imagine ourselves in that situation, and yet here I am, facing the unimaginable. Without you by my side, Jakaya wrote on Facebook. I'll never get over this. I'll never forgive God for taking you away from me. I don't know what kind of sick plan that man above has, but I know losing you couldn't have been a part of it. I can't even fathom putting your name and death in the same sentence. Naz, Torea, and Jakaya all attended Roselle Catholic High School in northern New Jersey, roughly 40 miles from their home, where Naz excelled in basketball. He told the magazine that Torea prefers softball while their father coached football. Green is being held in Ocean County Jail while he awaits a detention hearing. There it is. Some domestic violence. Speeding Phantom Ferrari driver finally nabbed after 6 years of evading Czech authorities. They got him. He has a need for speed and a lawyer. Police has finally caught up with the mysterious speed demon who had been illegally tearing up Czech motorways in a Ferrari Formula F1 F1 style car for nearly 6 years. The phantom Ferrari driver was followed by cops to a property in the village of Bulk, 37 miles from Prague, where they arrested a 50-year-old man behind the wheel. Czech police said in a post on X. So they finally got him. He must have been a very rich guy to have this kind of fucking Ferrari F1, literally a Formula ready car. What? Did he steal it? Like, what the fuck? The distinctive car driven by the individual clad in full racing gear has been spotted speeding and evading traffic authorities numerous times since 2019. So he's been on the run on and off for 5 or 6 years, right? Just fucking with the cops. Video from Sunday morning showed the car driving around the D4 motorway and stopping at a gas station, the BBC reported. Footage also captured the reluctant driver arguing with officers that they were trespassing on his property. The outlet reported, "Yeah, but we have you doing some shady shit. What the fuck were you doing?" Footage also captured the reluctant driver arguing with the officers that they were... oh, sorry, I read that. His son later told Czech media that several dozen police cars and a helicopter swarmed the home, blasting the police response as disproportionate to a supposed traffic violation. Well, I mean, you've been doing this for 6 years straight, evading police. They think you're trying to do some fucking shady, like, they think you're gonna pull out a gun or something. Especially when you're evading the police for 6 years straight like that. The man, whose name has not yet been released, eventually agreed to be taken to the police station for questioning and was brought there in a full racing getup. He refused to comment on the entire situation when giving an explanation. The police will forward the whole matter to administrative proceedings, cops wrote. Police first tracked down the rowdy racer in 2019 after images of him circulated online, but when they located the vehicle, he denied ever driving it on the motorway. Authorities have long been unable to identify the driver due to a helmet obstructing his face from view. It is not known if the same individual who stopped in 2019 is the man who was recently arrested. He faces a fine in the order of several thousand crowns. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's hard to say. So they don't know if he's the same individual, but he's gonna get a fine regardless. A form of Czech currency and a driving ban, police said. 5,000 Czech crowns would equal about $240. Though the vehicle has often been referred to as a Ferrari Formula 1 car, it is technically a Dallara GP2 08 race car developed in Italy. The car is a feeder series for Formula 1, the BBC reported. So it's not a... So it's like a replica in a sense. It's not full... It's not fully kitted out for Formula 1, is what I'm guessing. Right, it's like an old model. Anyways, there you have it. Deranged maniac gunned down by NYPD ID'd after busting into precinct, slashing hero cop's face. A maniac who was gunned down by New York's finest after trying to bust in Brooklyn's precinct and slashing a hero cop in the face was a 36-year-old nut with a rap sheet. Justin Coleman, who was last busted on McDougal Street in April 2024, had charged with assault, was pronounced dead on arrival at Brookdale Hospital following the shocking Sunday morning incident, law enforcement sources told the Post. Police said the suspect tried to get into the NYPD's 73rd Precinct station house in Brownsville through a back door shortly before 5:30 a.m. and tried to slash a female cop's throat when she confronted him. The unnamed officer was instead cut in the face, with their attacker running off with cops on his tail. Police caught up with him outside a housing project about 2 blocks away, opened fire when he refused to drop the 14-inch butcher knife and lunged at cops. Sounds like Michael Brown. Hands up, don't shoot. I'm gonna lunge at you, police. Pop ya! Ah! Sorry. Anyways, the wounded officer, the daughter of the 2 NYPD detectives, one retired and one still on the job, was slashed in the head and left ear, PBA President Patrick Hendry said Sunday. She could have been killed. Hendry said she knew that he was a danger to the people in this neighborhood, and she didn't care that she was injured at that point. There's the blade right there. She wanted to stop the threat, and that's what she did, she said. She made chase along with the other police officers. Police have not officially identified Coleman as the suspect, but law enforcement sources said he was the knife-wielding nut who cut the cop before he was chased and shot dead. Coleman's neighbor, Anthony Patterson, 35, called the incident a very unfortunate situation on both sides. That's hard, man. We're neighbors, but we live like family. The guy Coleman didn't bother anybody. He didn't make any trouble. He didn't make any fuss. He minded his own business. Until he fucking went into a police precinct and started try to slash people. And it's just a very unfortunate situation on both sides. I saw him probably Saturday going into the building, minding his own business. I'm hurt. There should not be a fatal incident where this is concerned. Mental health has a road to pave. Oh, dude, this person is just. I don't want to say this person had met. This person seemed like he was already. He already had a mental condition, right? Mental health at that point is thrown out the window. Yeah, he should have been in like a fucking straitjacket at that point. So what are we as people and the department doing for that? He added. I feel like I'm the one who got hit. It could have happened to anybody. Nobody's perfect. You could be born with a certain IQ or you have issues. But that doesn't mean if you mess up or when you mess up, you deserve death. I mean, dude, when you're actively having a deadly weapon in your hand and you start trying to attack someone with it, yeah, man, I'm sorry, but you're a criminal and you're already at that point trying to kill someone, right? Because you already slashed them. So at that point, you're probably already trying to kill them too. Sorry, that person either is gonna get fucking killed or he's gonna get let off the loose because people like being soft on crime for some reason. Details on Coleman's 2024 arrest were not available Sunday, and the Brooklyn District Attorney's Office did not immediately respond to a request for information on the case. Meanwhile, Hendry said seeing the injured officer in the hospital was traumatic for her parents. Here's the police chief and speak at the press conference showing the knife. This is a dangerous environment our police officers are under, the PBA chief said. This is what people feel, that they can just come into a station house and attack this New York City police officer. This is not acceptable, and now going forward, there needs to be a message sent that if you attack a police officer, we've been going to courthouses across the city. You know those who attack a police officer need to face consequences. True consequences, Hendry added. Well, I mean, it's just... What about the normal, everyday citizen that gets attacked by these deranged people? Come on, man. You gotta get these people out of here. These people are like repeat offenders sometimes, and you gotta get them out. Let's fucking execute them. I don't know. Put them in a fucking jailhouse. Do something. You can't leave them out in public. They're a danger to fucking society. Anyways, there you have it.